The year was 2013, the city Los Angeles. A young woman traveled alone, seeking adventure. She found something else entirely, something sinister. This is the story of Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old student who vanished inside the Cecil Hotel. Her disappearance captivated the world. Her death remains an unsolved puzzle. What truly happened within the walls of that infamous hotel? Elisa Lam was a bright, promising student. She studied at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver. In January 2013, she embarked on a solo trip down the West Coast. Her itinerary included stops in San Diego and Santa Cruz. Her final destination was Los Angeles. She checked into the Cecil Hotel, a budget-friendly option in downtown LA. Little did she know, the Cecil held a dark and troubled past. The Cecil Hotel was far from ordinary. It had a notorious reputation. Over the decades, it had been the site of numerous deaths. Suicides, overdoses, and even murders had darkened its halls. Some whispered that the Cecil was cursed. Others believed it was a magnet for the troubled and the lost. Elisa, unaware of its sinister history, checked in on January 26th. She was never seen alive again. On February 15th, the LAPD released unsettling footage. It came from a security camera inside the Cecil's elevator. The footage showed Elisa's last known moments. She acted erratically, pushing buttons seemingly at random. She peered out of the elevator doors as if someone were there. At times she appeared to be talking or gesturing to someone unseen. The footage went viral. It fueled speculation and fear. What had Elisa seen in those final moments? Section 5. The search for Elisa, a city holds its breath. Days turned into weeks. The search for Elisa Lam intensified. Flyers with her picture appeared all over the city. Her family clung to hope. The police pursued every lead. They searched the hotel from top to bottom. They interviewed guests and staff, but Elisa seemed to have vanished without a trace. The mystery deepened. The city held its breath, waiting for answers. Section 6. A gruesome discovery, unanswered questions linger. On February 19th, the nightmare became a reality. Elisa's body was found. It was discovered inside one of the hotel's water tanks. The discovery was horrifying. It raised more questions than answers. How did Elisa get into a locked rooftop area? How did she end up in the water tank? Was it an accident, suicide, or something more sinister? Section 7. Whispers in the dark, was it murder? The circumstances surrounding Elisa's death were suspicious. She was last seen alive in the Cecil Hotel, a place with a dark history and a reputation for strange occurrences. The events leading up to her disappearance were shrouded in mystery, leaving many questions unanswered. Many believed foul play was involved. Friends and family were left in a state of shock, unable to comprehend how such a tragedy could occur. The media frenzy only added to the speculation, with theories ranging from accidental death to something far more sinister. Could someone have followed her into the elevator? The eerie footage showed Elisa acting strangely, as if she was hiding from someone or something. Her erratic behavior raised alarms and led to numerous theories about what might have happened in those final moments. Could someone have forced her onto the roof? The access to the rooftop was restricted, yet Elisa was found in one of the water tanks. How did she get there? Was she coerced or led by someone with malicious intent? Theories about a stalker or an unknown assailant circulated. Some believed she was being followed by a dangerous individual who had been watching her every move. The idea of a stalker lurking in the shadows added a chilling layer to the already perplexing case. The possibility of murder sent chills down the spines of those following the case. The public was gripped by fear and intrigue, as the details of Elisa's death seemed to point towards a calculated and cold-blooded act. Was Elisa the victim of a predator lurking in the shadows of the Cecil Hotel? The hotel's dark past and the mysterious circumstances of her death left many to wonder if a sinister force was at play. The unanswered questions and eerie coincidences continue to haunt those who seek the truth. Section 8. The Cecil's Sinister Past. A playground for evil? Others pointed to the hotel's dark history. The Cecil Hotel, built in the 1920s, was initially a symbol of opulence and grandeur. However, over the decades it became a magnet for tragedy and despair. The once luxurious establishment saw a decline, becoming a haven for the downtrodden and the desperate. Its hallways echoed with the footsteps of those who had lost their way, and its rooms bore witness to countless untold stories of sorrow. They whispered of supernatural forces at play. Guests and staff alike reported strange occurrences, lights flickering without cause, sudden drops in temperature, and eerie sounds that seemed to come from nowhere. Some even claimed to have seen ghostly apparitions wandering the halls, their faces twisted in anguish. These stories, passed down through the years, only added to the hotel's ominous reputation. The Cecil had long been associated with tragedy and death. Numerous suicides, murders, and unexplained deaths had occurred within its walls. The most infamous of these was the case of Elisa Lam, whose mysterious disappearance and death captured the world's attention. Her body was found in the hotel's water tank, leading to a flurry of speculation and fear. Could Elisa's death be attributed to the hotel's sinister energy? Many believed that the dark history of the Cecil had somehow influenced her fate. The unsettling footage of her in the elevator, seemingly interacting with an unseen presence, only fueled these theories. Was she trying to escape from something or someone that couldn't be seen? Was she a victim of something evil that resided within its walls? The idea that the hotel itself could harbor malevolent forces was both terrifying and captivating. It suggested that Elisa, like many before her, had fallen prey to an evil that lurked in the shadows, waiting for its next victim. The supernatural theories, while unsettling, held a certain allure. They offered a way to make sense of the senseless, to find meaning in the inexplicable. For some, believing in the supernatural was easier than accepting the harsh realities of life and death. It provided a narrative that, while frightening, was also strangely comforting. They offered an explanation that defied logic, but resonated with the case's eerie nature. The Cecil Hotel, with its long history of tragedy and mystery, seemed like the perfect setting for such tales. Whether one believed in the supernatural or not, the stories surrounding the hotel were enough to send chills down anyone's spine. The question remained, was the Cecil truly a playground for evil, or was it simply a place where the darkest aspects of human nature came to light? Section 9. A Mystery Endures. The Legacy of Elisa Lam. In the end, the official ruling was accidental drowning. The coroner's report detailed that Elisa Lam had no visible injuries or signs of struggle. Her death was attributed to a tragic accident, a young woman lost in the labyrinth of her own mind, succumbing to the elements in a water tank atop the Cecil Hotel. The coroner found no evidence of foul play. However, many remain unconvinced. The internet sleuths, armchair detectives, and conspiracy theorists have all weighed in, dissecting every piece of available footage and document. They argue that the circumstances are too bizarre to be purely accidental. The circumstances surrounding Elisa's death are simply too strange, too unsettling to ignore. The infamous elevator footage where Elisa is seen behaving erratically has fueled countless theories. Was she hiding from someone? Was she experiencing a psychotic episode, or was there something more sinister at play? The case continues to fascinate and haunt. Visitors flock to the Cecil Hotel, drawn by the macabre allure of its dark history. They leave flowers, light candles, and whisper prayers for a young woman they never knew, but feel inexplicably connected to. It serves as a chilling reminder of the mysteries that can unfold even in the most ordinary of places. The Cecil Hotel, once a symbol of glamour, now stands as a monument to the unknown, its walls echoing with unanswered questions and ghostly whispers. The legacy of Elisa Lam lives on, a chilling tale whispered in the shadows of the Cecil Hotel. Her story is a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring enigma of human existence. As long as the Cecil Hotel stands, so too will the haunting memory of Elisa Lam.